We're up to mitzvah number 85. This is mitzvah asay number 35 in the Torah. It's found in Parshas Mishpatim, Shemais Chav Gimel Pasuk Yud Beis, Shemais 23 verse 12. Uvayoim Hashvi'i Tishbais. On the seventh day you shall rest. So it's a mitzvah to rest from work, right? It's not just go to sleep. But it's a mitzvah to rest from your work on Shabbos, which is the seventh day of the week. Shvi'i, seventh day. So we're going to see, we learned before, mitzvah 32. And that is, you're not allowed to do any work. So you might think that keeping Shabbos consists of nothing more than the 39 categories of work and their subcategories, the avos, malachos, and the tolis. Therefore, the Torah tells us that you need to stop and rest. Shavas. Shavas means to rest. You have to rest on Shabbos. So this is referring to many things which are not among the categories of work. It's not one of the 39 categories of malacha. It is forbidden to discuss activities or plans which you're not allowed to do on Shabbos. You're not allowed to discuss business deals on Shabbos. You know how people say, Nish Shabbos Geret, and then they talk about business?
Nish Shabbos Geret.
Nish Shabbos Geret, but I got a good deal. All right. No, you're not allowed to do that. Now, it is for, even if you say Nish Shabbos Geret, doesn't make it like, it's like in a bubble around you, and now you're not in Shabbos, and you're allowed to do whatever you want. No. Nish Shabbos Geret, here, I'm going to go turn on lights. No, you can't do that either, right? So it's the same thing, Nish Shabbos Geret. That's right. So it is forbidden to read all sorts of contracts and letters and different types of
and passport
mails, and even without reading it out loud, like without reading out loud, you're not allowed to look at it with your eyes, since it would cause a person to think about his business. It is forbidden to do a marriage ceremony. 1 second. Or to redeem pidyon ben, firstborn. Or to separate truma, meiser, challah. You're not allowed to do any of those things on Shabbos.
Ben is with money.
Now, those are not exactly, gentlemen, those are not exactly work. Then there's also things that, so then still you're not allowed to do them. It's not in the spirit of Shabbos. Then there are other things you can't do because they're muksa. What are those? That's because we don't want Shabbos to be a weekday. And if you start moving things from one place to next, you're going to end up doing work with it. So if you're starting to pick up something that you're not allowed to do the work with, you're going to come to do the work with it. So therefore we made that those things are muksa, set aside for after Shabbos. Now, there are certain types of muksa, and there are a lot of svarim that talk about what are the different types of muksa. Maybe we go into that another time. Now, the mitzvah of Shabbos, someone asked me about, it's mentioned as often as 12 times in the Torah. Pretty much to tell us, it's actually mentioned more, but it's to teach us what? How special and important Shabbos is in the life of a Jewish person. Okay, you gotta shut that down. You got that? If that goes off again, that gonna be good, all right? Because I have enough phones, I don't want to have to take yours too.